Game terakhir nih, game ke-7. Link Angela lepas lagi, Chow juga lepas. Dan aku agak gimana ya? Tlidnya Ixia anjir, di sini ada Link, ada Chow, pakai Ixia. Ini kalau udah salah langkah aja di awal sih, aku nggak tahu lagi. Killer butuh banget ini. Killer butuh menang lane tapi dia cok bisa. Apa cuma karena X ya biar menang lane? Masa iya sih? Awas. Dong, game terakhir nih, menangin ya. Please banget nih. Ya bismillah yuk. Sip, flicker dia. Trying to actually survive initially, but in the early game they're gonna try and use this alpha Mathilda combo. Ya idok, jangan nabrak turut lagi idok pas skill 2 ya. Ya ampun idok mati dong. Kenapa ya ampun, ngantuk kah? Udah malam cok. A great win already early on for Team Liquid ID. 2 kills, 1,000 gold ahead. A game fact by the new application GoPay. Fabian with his lane in game 6 became the second fastest farmer in MPLID season 14, reaching level 5 at 9 minutes and 6 seconds. Penalty zone into the back line. Nice, dapat. Still able to collect the retribution. The hard guard on Aran. Mati. Gak mati bangke lah. Mati, nice. Oke. Jangan kasih linknya kill terus guys, tolong banget. Killer yakin skiller, ya ampun, nggak ada kombonya cok. Buang flicker lagi ya. Aduh, Widi udah level 4 lagi, kampret. Ini Fabian stoppernya cuma putus Sujin sama Diren doang sih. Udah kill 2 skiller kalau deket. Nice. Waduh, nggak ada Sujin ya, nggak ada Sujin di strepet tuh dia. Mati harusnya. Rin. Tuh orang kenapa kalau main assassin jago banget anjir. Awas, Diren. Hati-hati, ditendang. Masih dapet kampret. Itu nice. Widi gak mati-mati bangke. Malah mati semua, ya ampun. Once more, 006. This Chow is a menace. Just like that, again, 1,000 gold lead for Team Liquid ID. Now with the turtle, 1.5. Widi on the Chow, an absolute
Widi gak mati lagi tadi Chow.
Always around.
Mungkin dapat killnya, yes kill. Marah nice. Was.
Take a look at the combo here. Stat 2 wins and 0 losses so far. The Mathilda and
the gimana ya pakai factor, masa awalnya udah gini cok. Kurang anjir. Ya. Disiplin.
Not this season. It was last season with Bigatron Alpha, Ixia and Mathilda. This season it was them too, but you remember if yesterday Aaron Shiki went for the war cry? Because I don't think it was war cry for Aaron yesterday. I don't think it was either. This might be the
Killer jangan buang speaker sembarangan, please, tolong banget ini mah. Gunain ulti pas bar gede aja. Jangan keluar rumput sebelum Fabian keluar ya.
It could be the synergy they're going for right here. But again, the problem still remains. Our Q can't really do much when it comes to engaging with the mobility from
Tinggal kali kalau Fabian keluar rumput duluan, Fabian enak banget anjir lah. Tinggal loncat-loncat batu langsung serepet killer.
Dyron has to lock down the lane, right? Fabian, he will run rampant as he used to. And of course, this time around the Brats has huge responsibilities behind its back. Now, of course, Arman.
Tapi kalau udah bagus tuh, cok.
TLID, but Witty, again, just ever so enthusiastically opens up the map like that.
Edok procs the certain ego trying to get something, but look at
Tuh
this.
Fabian farming di atas anjir.
Almost cornered by Dyron, but look at the duel on the top side, man. Whoa, 2v1 on
Ya ampun. Ada ulti dia. Ada ulti mati sih Fabian. Kan level 10, Sujin level 10 sama nih. Yuk skiller ikut war. Waduh.
Up front, here comes Skyler. No guiding in for a while though. Is this the window? Oh, see Halbert first item. Doji Kundo. That was welcome over to him. Fabian.
Killer.
Be able to get an opening right now. He will try to go for the jump on the Skyler within the realm. Place on him.
Nice, dapat.
Time to blaze in the midst of it all. Fabian escaping.
Tapi yang mati gak ada yang mati, cuma dapat. Cuma dapat turtle doang. Mati. Nice.
Trying to save the turret from being taken, and he will be successful at that. He will stop our Q from sieging the tier 1.
Awas. Gak ada skill.
Securing, yeah, guaranteeing the purple buff, but that might just cost them the mid turret. Great moves from our Q, but what's
Yuk dapat mid. Okay, nice.
is that how early that full barrage was popped earlier. Fabian almost seems caught off guard there. But then Rince moved backwards just to ensure that the Netherrealm actually reaches Skyler. And that could be the idea here, using that full barrage to really zone out the squishier members. If Fabian was on a tank, was on a fighter, he can kind of get into that danger zone and still go for the retreat. But now that he's on a lane, we've talked about this matchup before, an assassin against a marksman. If the lane can't really one-shot the marksman, the damage can't really be tanked up.
Hati-hati.
Like a lane.
Yeah, Fabian was thinking about it, right? In that turtle fight, he was about to jump towards Skyler, but Edok
Anjir Fabian di situ, cok.
just hides him. Fabian might look for this steal.
Bisa-bisanya dia dapet.
You thief in the night.
Crazy Fabian, Fave, stealing it away from an alpha. Now that's quite impressive. Sneaking his way.
Bisa-bisanya dia dapet, cok.
Realize a thief in the night.
Emang tadi keluar apa buffnya? Kan enggak kan? Kampret emang nih Fabian, cocok, jago banget dia anjir. Dadah. Fabiannya tuh udah mainin makronya coy, anjir.
Find much success with the Harith. This playoffs was overstanding a lot.
Ya ampun.
Onto Skyler. There's no follow up here, but there's no full barrage either. Aaron Shiki doesn't have his mind force, but will be able to shot some damage. Now Rinse.
Waduh.
Fabian tapping the plate. Skyler fallen. Fabian, now Edok is next. Sujin in the midst of it all, trying to get some damage down. Winnie still able to escape.
Udah nggak sih?
Sujin goes in for a desperate spear of Alpha, but gets caught by Flavor Fave.
Aduh, dirinya muter-muter doang situ, anjir.
The castle walls crumbling down slowly. TLID. They charge even faster. Yes, kill gets Dyron.
The Dino chased down by a Hezkill.
Blunder mulu loh.
They will not have control over the Lord. It will be TLIDs to take. Dangerous preposition for RRQ.
Aduh, kuping kenapa Ixia ya?
Fabian was free to rotate around, but
Laude gak pernah dikeluarin.
the speed of the rotation in the bottom lane, overextending, even with the guiding wind, even with the circling eagle.
Kalau dia lawan Harit kan masih mending ya, bisa ngimbangin.
And you cannot do that. You have to ration everything perfectly to try and deal with the Cho, with the Ling, even with the Harriet to a degree. RRQ for the price. 4K going behind. It's only the first Lord.
Udah selangkah lagi, mana di blue team kan harusnya. Ini orang-orang kan kebanyakan menang di blue team nih. Masa di blue team kalah sih? 1000, 4000.
And Favy just dive into the backline, dive and ate Skylar alive. So this Ling will possibly be a problem again.
Iya, dia cepet banget anjir.
How will you escape from the Ling? Assassinated before the Netherrealm even comes through. Around with the penalty zone. Fabian is going wild. And he dives.
Mati, nice.
He will fall, but he is already bursted. He is already wasted.
Aduh, tinggal 2 orang lagi.
From the Kings. Rex, Regum, Kaon shook again once more. TLID, they advance even further.
The Lord on the top side still. Team Liquid ID. 5K gold ahead. All things considered, Fabian actually gets taken out right there. It's a small victory if you look at the gold difference. Still managed to be held at that 4K mark.
Gak ada yang jagain. Iya ini gak ada yang lenjang megangin ya. Paviannya enak banget nih tuh. Aduh, Exia. Aku masih bingung sih kenapa Exia ya. Siapa itu? Kayu deh kan?
Who says Onyx is not in the finals? Kyrie right there.
Yeah, with Buddy. Yeah, with the whole
right there.
almost.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, Buddy.
Buddy. And a fist bump as well right there, right?
Yeah. All right, 50 seconds though, RRQ. They've banked on this composition. The early game at least has not been kind to them. This mid game, in theory, is one of the strongest points for Team Liquid ID, and they're still, by all means, at a 4K gold lead only. So RRQ, they're trying to play it as slow as possible.
Yo.
Overextending too far, ensuring that Edok at least can still get some saves.
Kalau nggak bisa menang di luar, mending di dalam aja sih. Ada Exia. Ngandelin blunder aja, ntar di late game.
Any kind of farm advantage will be useful for an item swap, but it won't affect the overall power.
Yeah, and of course Fabian
Sakit bener.
terrorizes the kingdom. Look at what they want to throw into just taking down the usurper. This guy
Awas, ngumpul gak sih?
room for error.
Ngumpul.
Has his hands on the Ling.
Atasnya jelek banget anjir, ajar Fabian.
Because at this point, is he going to be forced to go to win of nature? He needs something because Fabian is bursting him down a bit too quickly. Maybe for this. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay.
Udah biarin aja, Cok. Mundur. Udah, nggak bisa. Udah, mundur.
Impeccable work by the cavalry Widdy. For once, he was alone in the middle lane, but he got the job done, and they get a free
Link Angela kampret nggak bisa, udah mati. Angela masuk. Ada foto lagi.
For Skylar, we'll have to say RRQ again catching up. We're at the 14-minute mark, and generally,
Kumbu kampret lah.
minutes will truly be at the late game where the goal difference will be impactful, but it won't really be game changing. RRQ holding on.
Udah, jaga di dalam aja, Cok.
But are they being too greedy with this itemization? Will Mathilda alone, with the Faramis, be able to save the Ixia from the thrust, from the assassination attempts of the usurper?
5 items for the usurper Fabian. This might be his stage to prove.
Killer ada ulti, ada flicker. Masih oke harusnya.
Of the brilliance. And now RRQ, they need to defend their base, but their high ground Arashi isn't any good.
It's pretty good with the full barrage, but again, it's not about the damage output from so far away.
Hancur sih
It's also
atasnya.
how long can you defend? How can you stop the dive? Okay, Widdy.
Wah, anjir dapet dia, Cok. Killer. Ente cocok. Gigi lah.